Today we're gonna make the most dangerous rectangle the universe has ever seen. And luckily for us, we've already saved up lots of money for upgrades. I've saved up about 5,000 blue things, which is a lot considering expensive upgrades cost 150 currently. So I'm just gonna disperse this amongst my best skills like simple attack damage or multi-shot, plus a little more HP and HP regeneration because I want to be lazy. So now all of my skills start a lot higher than they just were, and that should help us out a lot. Combine that with a little extra attack speed and we can actually survive a single wave. So I think we're just going to need a lot more attack speed, that way we can be sure to fend off all of these guys, and already we're doomed. We need more work. Luckily, I've already come up with a great plan. We're going to put my remaining 2,300 points all into wave resources. That means after every wave I get more resources to do exactly more upgrades, which landed us at level 70, which means I now get 700 resources for every wave we complete, and I've gone back to the easy level where we have 100 waves we can absolutely tear through. So I just need to have the patience to sit through 100 waves several times over and we're going to be absolutely rich in upgrades, especially considering we can still upgrade things further. I've never been so thrilled to have shape genocide before. By wave 15 I think I have all the upgrades I need to actually carry me through the entire thing, so I'm just going to leave my auto clicker right here, and then by the time we hit wave 100 we're going to be rich and I don't even need to be here. So after only 100 waves we made 177,000 resources. But if I do that again under the glass cannon challenge I get resources times 4. That didn't seem to work for us. I now realize I might have to spend 20 of those to activate it. That's correct, I'm a moron, let's do it again. Now I just need to sit back and relax and watch the tower absolutely destroy everything on this map. The enemies currently have 195 health, we're currently doing much more damage than that. The readouts are in the 4 figures. So after finishing that round we got 421,000 resources, which gives us about 800,000 in total. But I feel like we should probably make some of this other stuff, so we need 100 purples, which costs us about 1/10 of our resources. But at least now I get a server for whatever that does. It converts purple things into other stuff, so we're going to take more purples. And we're going to do that twice, each one gets more expensive, but that gives us more whatever to work with. But when I click on the CPU I can also upgrade that, which I'm sure helps down the road. Next we're going to get the next construction firm, so I need 500 of those. That's going to cost us only 20,000. That's going to take 4 minutes, so while that's working we're going to find out where else we can spend our resources. Now that that's upgraded we can have both a mine and a factory. Now that the mine's done we're going to start on a factory, which we can use these yellow boxes to fuel a drill, and it's going to mine me resources. And I can also upgrade its drilling effectiveness. It's going to go through the fuel quickly, but it's going to drill quickly to find us potentially all sorts of this stuff. And this seems like fun, so we're going to convert a few of these. I still have 500,000 white resources, so I can get lots putting in fuel usage, so it's going to be run very cheaply. The factory is very complicated. Basically we spend resources to buy or create these things to make producers themselves. So I bought I think the parts I needed to make my first one of these, and then if I place it here it's going to produce 1/4 of a white resource per second. So I've gone ahead and made 2 of those just because they're going to work in the background, 0.5 per second. But the big help is going to come from the workshop and the headquarters, so I need 2,240 brown ones, which is only going to cost 90,000 of those. That leaves us with 390,000 left over still. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to activate glass cannon again and we're going to play through to make a bunch of money. Great news, not only did I make a lot of resources there, I also got fire resistance. I think I might have been using the mine wrong because I think I'm supposed to generate a grid and go like this and then I can find rewards. I'm not entirely sure yet, I'm just having fun clicking on things. That time I found all sorts of treasure, and I think the further down I drill the more of these templates I can get, and then I can get for more resources. But I think it's time I get some more of the valuable blue things. I'm going to take 5,000 for now for 235,000 white ones, because then I get things like more basic HP, and good old attack damage is never going to hurt. Wow, we really start to go through these quickly. Then I'm still going to spend more on attack speed even though it's wildly expensive, but this can really help keep me alive. So let's return to the easy desert and see if we can survive more than a wave or two. The first thing I am going to upgrade is going to be attack speed. We have the damage to do it, we just need to be sure to hit them with the numbers. So far so good, but I'm pretty sure if like 1 or 2 of them touches me we're in trouble. They do 141 damage each, so we're not doing too bad. Attack speed is already topped out. They have 800 HP. Our damage is well beyond that so far. What we need is a lot of multi-shot. If we can just be firing shots in all directions at all times, we're all the better. Same with basic bouncing. We're basically increasing multi-shot everywhere we can. This map should also make us rich. At this point, when we do get hit, we're regenerating about 150 HP per second. Enemies' HP is going up quickly. They have 1400, so we're going to upgrade our damage to about 10,000. That should take care of it. We do get more XP. I think we get 2 for every idiot we kill, so that means we can get way more upgrades than we're used to. So because the multi-shot chance is so high at this point, I think I'm mostly just going to upgrade Earth Attack and Nature Attack and all my damages. Damage is going to be important because we're getting into the enemy health being 2,500. We're currently doing, I think that was 14,000 damage, but enemy health will get up there quickly. Wave 33, so far so good. We're absolutely one-shotting everything. It's just a matter of getting enough attacks out there to kill them all. But our base attack is officially over 20,000, so we're definitely hurting them. I just gotta keep going with multi-shot and bouncing. Here's a boss on wave 40. We didn't actually kill him in one hit, so that's kind of scary. By the time we get to 100, there might be some big strong squares. The boss should be coming at wave 50. Let's stop and see if we can see his stats. He does 13,000 damage and 56,000 HP, so that's alarming. If he touches us once, we're gonna die, so hopefully we get some shots on him. He's dead. I guess I do have a lot of experience for upgrades, so we're now up to 50,000 base damage. It turns out we were the boss all along. Plus we're making a crazy amount of resources. We went from 712,000 to 718,000 in one wave. Enemies are up to 7,100 HP and 1,700 damage, so I'm gonna give myself a little bit more HP. Should they touch me, I want to be able to survive. But I'm mostly relying on our damage for that. Now we're up to almost 60,000 damage. I keep zoning out, and then every time I look back, we have a ton of experience to spend. So more damage for us. 80,000 damage is actually maxed at this point. Simply $80,000 per bullet. And considering we can fire up to I think 9 bullets at once, 7.2 million damage every shot, and that's so far. Here's the level 80 boss. We've killed him in one hit. And the level 90 boss actually took 2 hits, despite our ridiculous damage. Which I'm pretty sure is over 100,000 now if I'm seeing that. I'm seeing a lot of 112,000s. I forget I could pause it sometimes. 112, 114,000. The level 100 boss, let's see who we're up against. He's dead in 2 hits. Safe to say our upgrades so far have been working for us. We unlocked the winter region and 2 new modules, which is granite foundation, so that's probably more HP, and electricity resistance, which is boring. Granite foundation is hit points but also attack cooldown, so we're gonna throw that on there. I didn't realize I had more room up here. I could have been adding all of this stuff. As that's coming to a close, our headquarters are now upgraded once again. Now I need to maximize 10 modules, which I'm pretty sure each of these things, like attack speed, if I could get that upgraded a little more, so we can maybe put half of our white resources into those, we'll get 10,000 blues, which is hopefully enough to upgrade my speed max level, so now it's a star. I should also probably get some more HP for my granite foundation. We can go way up on these upgrades, because that's going to give me a lot of HP. We'll go all the way up till it costs 50 each. And elemental resistance probably, because that's just going to help me take less damage from all damage sources. Basic attacks got to go up there some more. Our damage does get high, especially if we help it along. We could probably actually get that all the way to maxed out at level 100. Now we're simply doing 80,000 damage right from the beginning. Then we'll work on multi-shot. And basic bouncing, that's going to help as well. And with our remaining, we're going to put that into nature burst, because that'll actually do 300,000 damage once in a while. 1 in 5 attacks gets a nature burst, so we're going to enjoy that a lot. Nature's touch heals, yeah, so this can actually heal us too as well doing damage, so we're going to get some of that. Alright, let's try winter. Difficulty goes up. The original area is 100%, this area is 781%, this area is 2800%. So I don't really know how this is going to go yet. We're able to one-shot things. Enemies have 588 damage, 2700 life, so we're going to be fine. We seem to be able to tear right through this so far, so we're going to start upgrading our resources right away. But we can still upgrade some things for very easy extra HP. We have 1.62 million HP. I didn't realize that, so we're probably doing alright. I think the enemies would legitimately have to hit us 1,000 times to be able to kill us. They'll probably get stronger, but for now I just don't care. Our multi-shots also have about a 1 in 3 chance to hit right from the very beginning, so with a few basic upgrades, yeah, we're laughing. That was the boss and we just evaporated it. Enemies are getting strong quickly, but we're still so far ahead that I'm really not worried yet. Plus I got a 25% resistance. I have no idea what these guys are even packing, but we don't have to worry about it. Darkness. They're bringing me darkness. We're currently doing 124,000 damage on the upper end. That might not have been with a nature burst, so we'll see if we can get a little more nature burst going. And whatever else, we're gonna get damage anywhere we can. Even nature's touch is adding 10,000 damage at this point. Like, we just added a few little upgrades and we're up to 162,000 damage. Enemies have 10,000. We're doing 16 times their HP. I'm getting to that point where things are really starting to escalate quickly. Like, nature's touch does 23,000 damage. Its next upgrade is going to be 26. And it's 3,000 damage for every point. We should have a boss coming in. We're going to take a look at him. Just boss. He is an earth guy. He does 36,000 damage. We have 2 million HP, so we're going to be fine. He does have 145,000 HP, so he will die in one hit. I feel as though at this point we can remove Stone Foundation, which gives me 7,000 HP, because Granite Foundation is currently giving us 2.2 million, so it's quickly going to replace the other one. The level 40 boss, let's have a look. 47,000 damage. He has 191,000 HP. I don't know if we're going to one-shot him. Nope, it took 2 hits. Long story short, we crushed this for 1 million resources, plus we unlocked new stuff, plus a basic shield and moon energy. Shield might actually be kind of useful, so we're going to take out nature resistance and put in basic shield and upgrade it a little bit. Since I have 1.5 million of these, we're going to put 1 million of them in to see what we get out. About 21,000 blues. Then I'm going to remove stone foundation because it's useful. I'm going to put in simple heal. I'm not sure if I can use that yet or not, but I can also upgrade it a long ways because I'm rich. Then nature touch is actually adding a lot of damage to me, so I'm going to get that all the way up to level 100 because that also heals me. I'm going to try and do the same for multi-shot and nature burst. It'd be nice to get those max level, but they're also just really powerful. I meant basic bouncing. I was upgrading the wrong one, so that's kind of stupid, but that's fine. The more everything we get, the stronger we are. We're not exactly hurting for strength these days. I feel like we're once again building a glass cannon, but I've got those maxed out now, so we're multi-shotting everyone. Nature burst can also join us. Then I still have 7,000 left, so we're going to upgrade our foundation to give us lots of HP. We're just going to brute force this with HP and attack damage. Leftover points can go to just regeneration. That way, hopefully, as things are hitting us, we're regenerating not quite through them, but it's going to help take the edge off. So underground is 28,000 difficulty. Enemies have 23,000, 24,000 HP and do 5,000 damage, but I feel like we do more. Let's see, 175,000 base damage, but they're going to upgrade quickly, so we need to be sure to upgrade whatever we can. I also have 50 million HP, so their 7,000 damage doesn't intimidate me. Plus, we regenerate 1,500 HP per second. So right now I'm just going to increase my wave resources, though I feel like it's kind of useless at this point. We get more just from basic enemies. I don't really know what to upgrade. Nature's touch is now maxed out. It does 50,000 damage and plus heals us 3%. I guess earth and nature attack, for whatever those are going to be worth. They're going to add not a ton of damage, but they're going to add some damage. Here's wave 10, the boss of wave 10. 121,000 damage, so that would hurt us a little bit, but not much. 609,000 HP, so we'll have to hit him a few times to kill him. I guess since upgrades start at 1 XP, we can do things like elemental resistance. That helped. We're at about 27% resistance, so I assume that means 27% damage reduction. Basic shield we can add up, though I'm not really sure. I guess that's our shield on top. We have 7,500 worth of shield. That might also be energy. I'm not really sure. It's not going to matter. We have 50 million HP, so things aren't really going to hurt us much. I also have maxed out regeneration, so we regenerate 2,500 HP per second. Out of our 50 million isn't great, but it's going to be fine. I'm mostly just sitting back and watching everything die, although they're already up to 120,000 HP, so we're going to need damage wherever I can get it by the end of this. And once these get into their upper levels, they will actually add a lot of damage because they just grow exponentially as they go. Some of the enemies actually have double HP, so I actually need to hit them twice already. That's alarming. Here comes a boss who's got 1.5 million HP, so that hurts. I'm still confident in our earth attack will carry us through. It adds 400 damage. I did hit this one for 1.1 million, must have been a crit. The wave 40 boss is on the way. We're gonna have to hit him a good few times to get him dead, and he's gonna get close to us. Didn't hit us yet. I did hear something there hit us, but our HP regenerated very quickly. They're able to hit us, but we still have like all of our HP, so they're not hitting near hard enough to hurt us yet. They did take away my shield right away, but I only have 7,500 shield. 50 million HP is more so what we're gonna focus on. These guys are hitting us with universal damage, so I think that's just everything combined probably, or just nothing. Well, they're able to hit us, and it does slowly take our HP down, but very slowly. Maybe we just need more earth attack. Well, it adds almost 1,000 now, so that's, you know, something. Here comes the boss. What are we looking at? He does 50,000 damage and he has 2.4 million HP. So that's really still not that bad. He'll hit us a few times. We actually saw our health bar move for the first time, but he's gonna die. We've lost 5, coming up on 10% of our HP. He's starting to get worried. Elemental resistance it is. Gotta do something to survive. This wave is escalating so quickly. We are also healing every time we hit something, so we're down 3 million HP. We should be able to put that back reasonably quick. We are, however, being surrounded by red things. They can't get close enough to hurt us. They do have 280,000 HP though, so I can understand why. Here's the boss. He's got 3 million HP. He's doing 60,000 damage, so he will be able to start chunking away at us, especially if they all combine to do it. But we're just going to tank our way through that, and he's dead. The wave 70 boss, we are down to 40 million HP before even fighting him, so he's going to knock us down a little further, that's for sure, but we've got him dead too. I still think we can tank our way through this. We do have a heal skill, but I think I need energy to be able to use that, and I didn't equip myself with any energy because I figured our damage would be enough. Here's a level 80 boss. We had the 40 million for the last one. We're quickly dropping HP at this point. Hopefully we're able to kill him fairly quickly. There we go, and now we're fighting purple things. These are doing 80,000 damage each, so they can actually hurt, and they do. We'll try and add some damage to get them to go away, but I feel like we're in trouble. You would think that our massive amount of damage and healing would be enough to get us us through this. And it still might be, but we're down to half HP. Coming up on wave 90, this guy has 4.38 million. We are able to chunk him away nice and quick though, because we're not also surrounded by other idiots, so that's going to help us out. And now we're fighting these blue guys who do air damage. So imaginary. I'm just kidding, it's not imaginary at all, it actually hurts quite a lot. But we're able to sort of get through them so far, 1/3 of our health remains. This is where the healing skill would really come in handy, because I would feel very confident if I could heal myself, even just a little. For now though, we don't really have that luxury, so hopefully we're able to thin these guys out before the boss appears. Because if I can 1v1 the boss, I have a pretty good chance of doing this. If I have to fight a million other things at the same time, we might be in trouble. Okay, the boss is 5 million HP. We need to hit him because he's going to be the one that hurts us the most. Come on, hit everyone. Do we have him? 5 million HP left. I think we're going to do it, just barely. And we got 1.4 million resources. I'm going to take a few things away like earth resistance and basic shield because we need energy regeneration and probably energy. That way I can use things like heal. Then I'm going to convert another 1 million of these into blue things for further upgrades because we're definitely going to need some extra energy. I think I'm also going to take away basic regeneration because I don't think it's going to do much anymore. We're too strong. Instead, we're going to take moon energy. The closer I am to no energy, wow, that gets expensive quickly, the more energy it's going to give us. So it gives us a big boost the lower we are. I thought heal would actually do a lot more than this. Heal heals 2,800 hit points at level 0. At level 30, it's going to be something like 15,000, which isn't much. If it does get high enough, it can help us, so we're just going to try and get this very high up there. It can heal 100,000 HP, so 10 of those is going to be 1,000,000 HP. Might come to regret that, but it's now at level 100. The rest I'm just going to put into earth and nature attacks, hopefully to add some damage that we really, really need. So I maxed out that. That's going to give us 120,000 damage now, and this will hopefully do the same, so I'd added 250,000 damage. Then I'm going to put elemental resistance for the rest of that to hopefully keep us aliver. So we're here at the volcano. We're doing almost 1,000,000 damage to begin with, 1 million. Which sounds like a lot, it is a lot, but the enemies have 150,000 HP to begin with, and hit for 25,000. I think I actually need to increase my energy just to be able to use heal, because if I'm seeing this correctly, it uses 26 energy, I currently have 16 total. But we're just figuring this out as we go. We're also fighting the boss, he's already dead, so we're in good shape. We're also getting tons of resources as we do this, plus we've got to unlock some cool stuff along the way. I'm definitely happy at the amount of damage we're doing, that's not going to be a problem. What is going to be a problem is the amount of energy we have. Wave 20, we got another boss. For boss stats, he's got 5.3 million HP. He hits for 90,000 damage. No, correction, he hits for 900,000 damage, so he's going to chunk away our health. The bosses, when they get to touch us, is going to hurt, and they will get to touching us. Okay, here's the next boss. He did manage to take off 700,000, so he managed to hit us once, maybe twice. We do heal as we hit things, so that's our big saving grace. Whatever that was hit us quite a lot. Something's hurting a lot. I don't know what's doing that much damage to us, whatever these guys do, presumably, which is universal. Don't worry though, eventually my energy will be high enough for us to be able to use our healing ability. So far these guys are just sitting either side of me, absolutely hurting me. They do 159,000 damage, so that's why they're starting to stack up. Wave 40, we have a boss incoming. He didn't even get to touch us, we died before. So what we need is more energy. In order to get more energy, we need these. I've got 1.14 million, so we're going to put 1,100,000 of these in. And then I'm going to take my energy all the way up to max. I can also tier up my military now because I got 10 modules maxed and 3 regions unlocked. So we're going to do that once we spend all of our blue things because I think we lose those as soon as we do. Moon energy, good news, you're getting an upgrade. Okay, headquarters is getting tiered up. So to begin, we unlock MT1, which is whatever this is. Okay, I'm going to add extra HP, increase town XP gained from tower testing by 1% for each skill point invested. Yeah, it's more. Back to the volcano with our newfound energy. Never mind. Oh, I see. It literally actually reset all of my skills back to 0. So I didn't realize it was going to do that much to me. It was basically a prestige, so we're going to have to build it up and try it again next time.